We sell this fish sandwich in Harlem. And if it's your first time, we'll let you try it for free.
A little sample of something.
Right, I give them a little, I mean, I ain't gonna give them no dinner. Man, I ain't never called nobody asking to come up here and give me an interview or nothing like that, man. It's word of mouth.
What do you think makes the seafood so great here?
The quality, the consistency.
They're consistent.
Best spot in Harlem, best spot in New York, best spot in the world.
I mean, it's selling itself, man.
They just tell us how much they love it, and I'm just like, thank you.
70 and 72.
I go in some places, you know, and you can smell whether they clean or not. Running a restaurant is a struggle, but there's always a method to the madness. And after 28 years, I found it.
Consistency for me is key, and Famous got it. That's a fact.
Man, made me smile. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you money back. No.
That's from the heart.
Hey, and I'm doing it from the heart too.
Okay.
I'm a country boy. I came up to New York in 1996, and I started working here in 1997 with my aunt down the country. I mean, you know, if you walking and you meeting somebody, you say, "How you doing?" This guy was coming up and I said, "How you doing?" And he just went ballistic on me, man. I wasn't used to that, man. My name is Eric Strickland, and we're at Famous Fish Market at 684 St. Nicholas Avenue, and the cross street is 145. If you're coming uptown and you cross over 145, you went too far. Our number one sandwich is a whiting, and we cook it the way you want it. We can give it to you crispy, regular, or soft, but we won't give it to you raw. The reason that we use whiting is because it's easy to debone. Ain't no two fish the same size, you know, just like human beings, you know. We use wheat bread, and we cook a whiting to order fresh every day. We usually put 3 pieces, but you know, sometimes we'll put 4. But we give them a nice looking sandwich, you know. You don't never sell the same amount every day. I do 5 to 7 30-pound containers a day. When I first came up here, my aunt, she didn't even have a sign out there. And all she had was that one door. The line was down the block. When I first saw it, I thought they were selling drugs. When she had it, the name of it was Subway Seafood. In 1997, that's when she changed the name to Famous Fish. Her and her husband, they opened it up in 1973. I don't know the month. My aunt turned the store over to me in 1997.
He definitely built himself up because he came from nothing. For him to acquire this and to keep it for so long and to just be so successful in it, I keep telling him, I'm like, Dad, you did that.
You know, I found out in my almost 28 years that seafood is the most perishable item that you can sell for consumption. Cleanliness is the closest thing to godliness. When it sits and everything settles to the bottom, it gets kind of thick down there and you gotta loosen it up. Now you see that right there? That's just a day's work. Now think if somebody let that go like that for a week. When I first come in the mornings, we change our oil fresh every day. You know, you keep your stove clean, you're gonna get a consistent taste every time. That's the key to it. But a lot of people are not gonna do it because it's expensive to do it. I've never, not one day since I've started it, not changed my oil every day. Even when I wasn't making no money, I still changed it every day. Okay, that's good, Eric, right there. If you look over on my wall, I got it right there in print. Consistency every day, and that's key. Start right here. I remember when my aunt, she would just change one stove, but the reason I started changing it every day is because we used to have customers come and say, you know, I ate this food the other day and my stomach got messed up. And you know, we started changing the oil every day and we didn't get that from the customers. I do my customer like I want to be done. A lot of places don't believe that, but customers are paying attention to how you handling their food. We use 100% soybean oil. Each day I do this, I have about 5 of these 35-liter containers to get all the used oil and the gunk out. But that's the way we start out every day, man. Just like this. The whiting has a special batter. The batter recipe comes from Norfolk, Virginia, through my aunt's husband's family. But it's got my twist on it. Can't nobody duplicate. I mean, people be trying. They be trying, and a lot of people has got the old recipe, but they don't got the one I got now, not for the fish. They don't have what I got for the catfish. They don't have what I got for the mookie shrimp. Only 3 people know those recipes from famous fish.
I still don't know. I know what's in it, but I don't know how much or nothing. He guards it with his life, literally.
They'd have to kill me before they get that out of me. When you're making the recipe, you got to be precise with your measurements. You can't say, well, I'm gonna add a little bit more, or I'm gonna take a little bit less. You gotta do it exact. So that's how come it tastes the same all the time. You know, close is only good in horseshoes and grenades, right? I'm getting ready to sample the shrimp. I'm looking for that consistent flavor. Now, the whiting, and believe it or not, man, I don't like mookie shrimp. I don't like catfish. I've ate so much of it. You know, now all I do when I eat it, I taste it and not swallow it. This store has only had 2 stoves from 1973 up until the present. There's a certain way to do this thing with 2 stoves, and probably nobody else could do what we do. And then the recipe for the mookie shrimp came from Noah. He was 22 years old. He came to work for me a little over a year ago. In 3 days, I had him cooking like he's cooking now.
He's got a future here if he wants it.
If he wants it. He's the son I never had. He's my main man. You know, him and Eric. I got another man, been with me over 23 years.
It's not really like a job place, it's more like a family.
God has blessed me with some good employees. We have a reputation for our half and half. The tea and the lemonade, it caught on quick. Believe it or not, my daughter Erica and my guy that's been with me over 23 years, they came up with that.
I've always been attached to the store ever since my dad got the store in '98. It's definitely been a blessing to our family.
She's the person that God put in my place to look after me. She means everything to me.
You're here to figure out some of the secrets of the business.
I am. He still won't give it to me.
She don't be doing all this hard work. Anybody can do what I do. Everybody can't do what you do. Tartar sauce. They drink it. You see how I got him set up the whole table. And when you're setting up the table, the first thing you do, you want to outline your perimeter. And then once you do that, then you do that right there. You know, then you put your lids on right there. And when you put your lids on, you throw your lids and the thing, you know, and you're done. That's a table, that's a table, that was a table. When I was younger, I got in trouble and I had 2 choices. You either go into prison, you go into the military. So I decided, well, I'm bad. You know, wasn't nothing back then. I said, well, I'm gonna go in the Marine Corps. Ain't nothing out here that I haven't been able to overcome since I came out of there with the discipline that it gave me. I thank God that I went there, because it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Order number 7007. What's your number, love?
That was the first sandwich of the day.
It's six of everything.
I'm from Harlem. I travel a lot, but whenever I get a chance to come here, I'm here. I flew in today. This is my first stop. Everything from Famous Fish, always been good since I've been like this high right here.
I come from Staten Island. Sometimes it takes me 2.5 hours, sometimes a little bit less. But yeah, this is well worth the effort. And they've been consistent for many, many years.
Thank you. Take care, everybody. Nice things people say. You heard a few of them.
Yeah, I did, man. It made me cry. I'm serious. It touched my heart. It's crazy, man. I mean, I done been hurt. I done been hurt so much in my life, man. But you know, I've endured. I've endured, man.
I would honor my dad. Like, this was a blessing given to us. I don't want to let him down because he's worked so hard.
Erica and Noah, I'm trying my best to team them two up together. I think they're going to take this further than me.
All right. Well, I see us franchising this place. I'm in North Carolina, so I'm looking to bring one down there. I just really see us all over the United States. That's my goal, my future vision.
I don't know where it's coming from, but it comes and goes. Somebody in the neighborhood gave me a Christmas card. To Famous Fish, I love you and God bless you always. An awesome restaurant, have a wonderful. My mother say, Eric, if you do right is gonna come to you. Whatever how you put it out there, it's coming back to you sevenfold. The stuff that my mother said, I've done my daughter, Erica, and my grandkids and everything, same way, because it worked on me. There's somebody in the neighborhood is, you know, thinking about me. I mean, you know, this is the first I've ever got. I try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. I really do, man. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put that up here somewhere. I might put it right there. That's a good place for it.